her down in Kentucky. You don't love me no more. Don't tell your lies and don't close your eyes. Just shoot it straight, baby, just let it pour. Oh, don't spare me your thunder, 'cause I ain't afraid. Lord knows I'm no stranger to the rain. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me, but tonight it's whiskey, women, and with me. That you hate me, LA to Miami and everywhere in between. And I don't go around mirrors 'cause it's clear I ain't nothing. And I wonder if you're thinking about me. But if this is over, if this is it, don't worry baby, I'm the comeback kid. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me, but tonight it's whiskey, women, and with me. Brother jukebox, play me a drinking song. It's bottoms up till the bottle's gone. Don't waste your breath, 'cause you say it best when you say nothing at all. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me, but tonight it's whiskey, women, and with me. Whiskey, women, and with me. Whiskey, women, and with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Born and raised in the dirty South, where they put a little more sugar in their iced tea, known to have a dirty mouth. Our mamas raised us to take the high road, and when we speak, you can't choose where you come from. And if you want some, come get some. They said we get a little crazy, raise hell till we're pushing more daisy. Dirty, 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 dirty South, yeah. Work hard while they take the food out of the poor man's mouth. And you can find us on that old dirt road, going down where the wild things grow. We don't go out without gun smoke, 'cause we're sick and fed up, can't clean up the dirty South. And Daddy said to always make him proud when when trouble comes, we ain't scared to stand our ground in church when Sunday comes around. Front row seat, even if we shut the bar down. We're the kind to say thank you, ma'am, a real short fuse to argue the dam. And this is all that we've ever known, and we're so proud to call this our home. Dirty, 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 dirty South, yeah. Work hard while they take the food out of the poor man's mouth. And you can find us on that old dirt road, going down where the wild things grow. We don't go out without gun smoke, 'cause we're sick and fed up, can't clean up the dirty. Dirty South.
That is the brand new single from my good friend Kenzie Lewis. It is called Dirty South, and before that, newcomer Caden Wilson and his great song called Whiskey, Women, and Whitley. You can check out the video to that one on our TV channel at ICTV. That is Indie Country Television, right at the top of the homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show on this New Music Friday. We are on that website of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Just hit that Radio Boss player and you can hear the live show that we got going on right now. And by the way, Caden Wilson, Whiskey, Women, and Whitley, Mr. Jesse Keith Whitley, the son of Keith Whitley and Lori Morgan, had a hand in shooting some of that video footage. So go check that one out. It is fantastic as well. We got a fantastic show for you tonight. The best in 3 hours of new country music. And then Ashley Puckett's going to join us at the bottom half of hour number 1. And then Sam Music. Yes, his last name is Music with a K on the end of it. And he's going to join us in the bottom half of hour number 2. So we're going to get to hear the stories behind their songs and lots of great country music as usual tonight. A big thank you and shout out to all of the radio stations that replay the Tim Kelly Show. We have great ones like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com. They are from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also from Belgium, WVMIradio.com, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, LakeParadiseRecords.net, our great Sony Orchard record label. You can hear the Tim Kelly Show on CanyonStar.tv. That's right, we put it on video format so they can play it on television. And you can also hear us now on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and we are also on Pandora as of last week. So that is all on our website. Just click those links and you can choose the episode that you want to listen to as well. This next artist and I are working out the details to get him on the program for a great radio interview, and you're going to love his brand new single, which also has a video to it, currently playing on ICTV. His name is Anthony Bonet, and this is called Lion Tamer on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I'm a renegade and a rebel soul, headstrong and uncontrollable, rough as 40 grit and hard as nails. I'm wild as the wind in a pirate's sail. She's a sweet little sugar, a soft southern drawl. Can't say nothing nice, she'll say nothing at all. Meek and mild as amazing grace, she's all dandelions and ribbon and lace. But she leans in close, looks me eye to eye. All my swagger don't intimidate her. arms, I'm hypnotized. I'm the king of this jungle. That girl's a lion tamer. Yes, she's a lion tamer. Now there ain't much place for a savage like me in this modern day society. When she runs her fingers through my mane, I'm wild and free and home again. She leans in close, looks me eye to eye. All my swagger don't intimidate. In her loving arms, I'm hypnotized. I'm the king of this jungle. That girl's a lion tamer. Yes, she's a lion tamer. Me eye to eye. All my swagger don't intimidate. In her loving arms, I'm hypnotized. I'm the king of this jungle. That girl's a lion tamer. Yes, she's a lion tamer. That girl's a lion tamer.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I'm just not quite my best, too far behind to catch a breath. Tomorrow seems like a good day to do things a different way. I'm gonna wake up with the sunrise, hear the birds harmonize. Gonna say my prayers and drink some tea and exercise. Tomorrow seems like a good day to do things a different way. So tonight I'm gonna numb it all on a bar top, put on credit. Don't matter, cause tomorrow I'm gonna change because I said it. So tonight I'm gonna binge it on and go big, cause why the hell not? Tomorrow I'm gonna fight bad habits that I never fought. Tonight I'm gonna live it up, my last night at the range, cause tomorrow I'm gonna change. Tomorrow I'm gonna change. I'm thin this bread on crumbling bread. Been living too long in the red. Tomorrow seems like a good day to do things a different way. I'm gonna throw out the junk from my yard and my past. Gonna go for my dreams and find a love that can last. Tomorrow seems like a good day to do things a different way. So tonight I'm gonna numb it all on a bar top, put on credit. Don't matter, cause tomorrow I'm gonna change because I said it. So tonight I'm gonna binge it on and go big, cause why the hell not? Tomorrow I'm gonna fight bad habits that I never fought. Tonight I'm gonna live it up, my last night at the range, cause tomorrow I'm gonna change. Tomorrow I'm gonna change. The morning came and I can't get out of bed. I know I'm breaking every promise that I said. I'm just not feeling steady, ready, or right. So I think I need just one more night. Tomorrow seems like a better day to do things a change today because I said it. Oh yeah, I can either binge it all and go big for one more night, or I can stop this back and forth and never-ending fight. It's time for me to buckle up, shift gears and rearrange, 'cause today I'm gonna change. Today I'm gonna change. Today I'm gonna change. Today I'm gonna change. Been spinning my wheels for years and years, was stuck in park, but I'm finally shifting gears. Today I'm gonna change. Feeling alive and looking ahead, gonna finally follow through with the changes that I said. Today I'm gonna change. Time to slow down, stepping out of the race, gonna feel the warm sun shining on my face. Today I'm gonna change. Feeling alive and looking ahead, gonna finally follow through with the changes that I said. Today I'm gonna change.
Her name is Lee Hetherington. She is originally from the great state of Oklahoma. We've got lots to talk about when we interview. I've spent 20 years down there, so we'll have that and her brand new single with a video to it on ICTV, Indie Country Television. It is called Gonna Change. Go check it out. It is playing in rotation right now, and you'll get to see Lee Hetherington, and you'll get to meet her on the Tim Kelly Show real soon. And in fact, you can check out the live TV or the live interview schedule. The TV schedule's on there too, but you can check out the live interview schedule at the bottom of our homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. This next gentleman and I had a great interview last Friday night on the New Music Friday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. He is my good friend from Arkansas, C.J. Roberts, and since our interview last week, he sent me a brand new song. It is called Whiskey Lady on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday. Good Friday. Happy Easter weekend, everybody.
The lady has taken my youthful appearance from me, turned me into somebody, Lordy, I never thought I could be. She's been with me down so many roads, from Detroit to old New Orleans. I swore every day that I'd leave her, oh, but she's got a good hold on me. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me. Oh, but you're all there. Whiskey lady, don't you go. She was with me that night down in Baton Rouge when I got into a barroom fight. The sheriff of the parish locked me up in his jail. I cut a Cajun with a bone handle knife. But when I got out, I took her back. The trouble started all over again. My life's not the only one she's ruined. She's knocked down a lot of good men. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me, but you're all I have. Whiskey lady, don't you go. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me. Oh, but you're all I have. So whiskey lady, don't you go. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me. But you're all I have.
You're listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
She looked like trouble with that messy bun in her hair. She smiled at me like you do. It made me stop stare. Tailgating like it's a patio, sipping on twisted tea. She got that special glow. Some would say she's robbed me. She said, hey, ain't it chilly tonight? But I'm still fired up by the way you look lit up on Broadway Strip. Pretending my heart is open, pretend the lock ain't broken, but there should be a no vacancy sign. She's trying to pull me closer, but I got you on my mind, searching for a heartbeat she ain't never gonna find. I'll let her feel it pounding, but she'll never get inside, 'cause I may be two-stepping with her in these Chevy nights. Oh. But I'd rather be just you and me, lost in the dark tonight. Oh. Drain all the batteries until we be lost in the dark tonight. In the dark tonight. We've known each other since we were both 17. Never told you how I felt in case you shot me down. Lose what we have right now. What if I said, hey, would you do it tonight? Wanna get lost in some light. I heard the moon is hung out real pretty and bright. Babe, my heart's wide open, but am I fool for hoping one day it might be you by my side? She's trying to pull me closer, but I got you on my mind, searching for a heartbeat she ain't never gonna find. I'll let her feel it pounding, but she'll never get inside, 'cause I may be two-stepping with her in these Chevy nights. Oh. But I'd rather be just you and me, lost in the dark tonight. Oh. Drain all the batteries until we be lost in the dark tonight. Yeah. Oh. In the dark night.
His name is Tyler Lorette. He is a great Canadian artist, and I want to thank Lauren Tuddy and Lauren Tuddy Promotions, who sponsors the Tim Kelly Show, for sending that gentleman our way. That is called In the Dark, brand new music from Tyler Lorette. This next artist, Jess Kelly Adams, is going to be with me on April the 27th when I broadcast live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri, before the Nashville Roadhouse Live show takes the stage inside the theater. She will join us at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on April the 27th, and you can check out that great interview then. It's going to be a fun time. Her brand new single is called More Than Home. Jess Kelly Adams on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Memories, big dreams. I was a little girl wanting more. 2 red lights, 1 stop sign. I was looking for an open door to get out of this town and find feel that again. I didn't need this place for anybody in it, till I remembered that my first steps happened outside my grandpa's house, baptized in the creek where we swam in the summer. My first kiss was in my high school parking lot. Found love in a broken heart. I was taught to pray at the Church of Christ, cheered for my hometown blue and gold every Friday night. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, nothing lives in me more I guess I had to go to find my way home, where my first steps happened outside my grandpa's house, baptized in the creek where we swam in the summer. My first kiss was in my high school parking lot. Found love in a broken heart. I was taught to pray at the Church of Christ, cheered for my hometown blue and gold every Friday night. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, nothing lives in me more than you, more than most. Nothing lives in me more than home.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I've been grabbing gears all night long, hauling bucking bulls, chasing the dawn. Just a man and the moon and me, and a few million stars. I'm gonna kick 'em off out in no shine, grab a few hours sleep, do it all again. Let these 18 wheels play that same old song. Now this old life ain't for everyone, you see, but I'm glad the good Lord chose it for me, 'cause it sets me free. So I'm gonna keep on rolling, keep on moving on down these endless wide lines, racing midnight trains, that westbound Santa Fe, like a lonesome cowboy on a full moon outlaw ride. Gonna keep on riding this story of my life, 1 mile at a time. Looking back and thinking about her, made some wrong choices, but one right turn, she keeps those home fires burn. She knows I love what I do. Oh, this old life ain't for everyone, you see. She's my rock, she's all the strength I need, and she sets me free. So I'm gonna keep on rolling, keep on moving on down these endless wide lines, racing midnight trains, that westbound Santa story of my life, 1 mile at a time. Oh, 1 mile at a time.
His name is Tony Justice. That is his latest single. It is called 1 Mile at a Time. And you can hear, you just heard the song. You can watch the video to it on our TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television. Well, I'm not sure what's happened to Ashley Puckett tonight, but we're going to keep the music rolling in the meantime. And then in the second half of the hour, we will have Sam Music with us tonight on the radio as well for a great radio interview. But first, we want to welcome Sean Taylor with the Sean Taylor Band from Alberta, Canada. This is called Alberta Sunrise with the Sean Taylor Band on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I've been slinging mud since the day I landed here. It's hard to find my place between the oil and coke and gears for a man who's made more money than I dreamed. I've got little left, it seems. They said go out west, the sand is filled with gold. Sure, it's dirty work, but you ain't all that old. All you'll ever need is a strong back to survive if you make it out alive. It's been way too long since I came out west, and I've been missing home and all the things I left. Pack this truck with what I can't forget. It's time I realize what's before my eyes. It's an Alberta sunrise. Lost a good friend here. He lost his mind and lost his wife. He couldn't find his way back, so he tried to take his life. I may not be so smart, but I know which cards to fold, and I'm just too damn old. It's been way too long since I came out west, and I've been missing home and all the things I left. Pack this truck with what I can't forget. It's time I realize what's before my eyes. It's an Alberta sunrise. Sunrise.
Ever been one to waste my time? Always been the cautious type, never been the kind to just give myself away. There's something about the smile you put on my face that makes me wanna spend all night and day right here, right next to you. All I'm trying to say is I go heartbroken, spend every last penny on you. I'd go betting on forever till I ain't got nothing left. Waste every dollar that I got down in my chest. Cause baby, losing a love like yours is something that I can't afford. If your love had a price, I'd give you every dime till I'd go heartbroken. $1 every time I craved your lips. I'd break the bank just to feel your kiss. Even if we didn't work out in the end, boy, I'd still do it again. I go heartbroken, spend every last penny on you. I'd go betting on forever till I ain't got nothing left. Waste every dollar that I got down in my chest. Cause baby, losing a love like yours is something that I can't afford. If your love had a price, I'd give you every dime till I'd go heartbroken. As long as I'm still breathing, as long as it's still beating, you're the only reason that I'd go heartbroken, spend every last penny on you. I'd go betting on forever till I ain't got nothing left. Waste every dollar that I got down in my chest. Cause baby, losing a love like yours is something that I can't afford. If your love had a price, I'd give you every dime till I'd go heartbroken. I'd go heartbroken.
Making her debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, her name is Bailey Taylor, and that is her latest single. It is called Heartbroke. That is a hit song, and how about the women of country music? Aren't they fantastic? Miss Bailey Taylor will be live with me on April the 20th when I broadcast live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri, and she'll be talking to us at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on April the 20th. Once again, check out our full live radio interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Well, this next gentleman and I had a great radio interview a while back. I think it was last year in 2023, but he'll be back again on the program, I'm sure. He's got a brand new single out. He is from the great state of Texas. His name is Will Carter with the Will Carter Band. This is called Had Me at Goodbye on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Sunlight silhouettes fading just like us, just like a cigarette that's burned way too long. Keep it going on. I want it, but it's wrong. I've waited for so long. Better off alone, better on my own. I'm better off alone. Tried, always ended in a fight. Searching for the you and me I know damn well I'll never find. Just acting like I'm fine. I had everything I wanted, but I'm never satisfied.
you meant to me. Keep it going on. I want it, but it's wrong. I've waited for so long. Better off alone, better on my own. I'm better off alone. Hating through the days into the middle of the night. Everything I tried always ended in a fight. Searching for the you and me I know damn well I'll never find. Just acting like I'm fine. I had everything I wanted, but I'm never satisfied. Wondering if the grass is greener on the other side. Gotta tell the truth, cause you know me too long for me to lie. You know the reason why. You had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye. I had everything I wanted, but I'm never satisfied. Wondering if the grass is greener on the other side. You had me at goodbye. Had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye. I had everything I wanted, but I'm never satisfied. Wondering if the grass is greener on the other side. Gotta tell the truth, cause you know me too long for me to lie. You know the reason why. You had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye. You had me at goodbye.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I could burn your stuff out in the yard, slash your tires and key your car. Tell your mama all the stuff you did and how she raised a messed up kid. I could leave the gate open for your dog, look the other way when he runs off, toss your keys and sink your boat, see how deep they go. But that ain't me. No, I ain't that mean. I'm just gonna get messed up in the sheets with a stranger. Only way to fall out of love is to hate you. Wake up with a Sigma Chi shirt, it's way too big, it's looking like double shots of whiskey on the rocks. I'm a red wine girl, but tonight I'm not. Stay up all night and sleep past 2. I'd do anything with anybody but you. Anybody but you. I wanna put my feet up on a brand new dash, leaving some bar that only takes cash. Hear a bunch of songs I've never heard. By the end of the night, know every word. I'll smell like smoke, taste like beer. Tell me all the things a girl wants to hear. Shotgun riding down some road. Right now all I know is I wanna get messed up in the sheets with a stranger. Only way to fall out of love is to hate you. Wake up with a Sigma Chi shirt that's way too big, it's looking like double shots of whiskey on the rocks. I'm a red wine girl, but tonight I'm not. Stay up all night and sleep past 2. I'd do anything with anybody but you.
because I learned it from you first. So I'm gonna get messed up in the sheets with a stranger. Only way to fall out of love is to hate you. Wake up with a Sigma Chi shirt. It's way too big, yeah, it's looking like double shots of whiskey on the rocks. I'm a red wine girl, but tonight I'm not. Stay up all night and sleep past 2. I'd do anything with anybody but you. Anybody but you.
Her name is Lauren Watkins, and that is her brand new single. It is called Anybody But You. Go check her out. She is fantastic. Got a lot of great music. She's got several videos on our TV channel at ICTV, Indie Country Television as well. This next artist makes some great traditional country music, and we love the artists that are keeping that alive for sure. His name is Will Bannister, and this is called Forever With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday.
Girl, I know I hurt you bad. I'd sure love to have you back. I just pray that you give me a chance. God got mad as hell at me and put me through some misery for treating one of his angels like that. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I know you, I know you dream. Heaven's got a Tennessee with a stream and a cabin for 2. When I get there, I'll find that place and sit there every single day on the porch just waiting for you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. Side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Blue skies, shades on, waiting all week long. Goodbye, so long. I'm out of here. My friends all show up,
sipping on love, boots up and straw, lifted up high to the left and right, sipping on love, boots up and straw, sipping on love, boots up and straw. Yeehaw. Sipping on This cup's got stories, late nights, early mornings, sworn to secrecy, just between you and me. Everybody's got one they can't get enough of. Fill it to the top. Oh, I love this cup. Good times, sunshine, sipping on love, boots up and straw, sipping on love, boots up and straw, lifted up high to the left and right, sipping on love, boots up and straw, sipping on love, boots up and straw. Love's cup is so unique, made just for you and me. Everybody knows I take it everywhere. Maybe I'll share good times, oh yeah, sunshine, sipping on love, boots up in the straw, sipping on love, boots up in the straw, lifted up high to the left and right, sipping on love, boots up in the straw, sipping on love, boots up in the straw. Good times, yeah, sunshine, sipping on love, boots up in the straw, sipping on love, boots up in the straw, lifted up high to the left and right, sipping on love, boots up in the straw, sipping on love, boots up in the straw. Yeehaw. Oh yeah. Boots up in the straw.
Her name is Kim Thompson. That is her brand new single. It is called Sippin' on Love. She's a great Canadian artist. She has been on the Tim Kelly program before. We interviewed a year or so ago, and she also is a great actress as well. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more in a great upcoming interview. Kim Thompson and Sippin' on Love. This next artist is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. Her name is Lou Neal, and this is called George's on His Mind on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
He's used to city lights and bars that don't serve beer. Never met a bulldog fan till he came around here. And I heard from a friend of a friend that his heart's on ice. And if you ask me, it's 'cause Georgia's on his mind. He can look at blue eyes and not think of why. He sees headlights in the window and he thinks that they're mine. He can't listen to Whitley without breaking down. 'Cause my blonde hair, tan skin, small town accent's the reason he can close his eyes. And if you ask me, it's 'cause Georgia's on his mind. Packed his bags and slammed his door, headed westbound 24. Don't know where he's headed, but he said it's somewhere far. There's still a note on his dash that says I love you. I'll bet you believe I'm still thinking of you. Hurting like hell, burning rubber with a broken heart. He can look at blue eyes and not think of why. He sees headlights in the window and he thinks that they're mine. He can't listen
can't listen to Whitley without breaking down. 'Cause my blonde hair, tan skin, small town accents, the reason he can close his eyes. And if you ask me, it's 'cause Georgia's on his mind. Yeah, if you ask me, it's 'cause Georgia's on his mind.
Country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Tough is hitting that gravel, falling off your bike. Then you saddle back up for one more try. Yeah, tough is what they tell you to be when you scrape them knees. So you learn to be tough. Hold them back, never let them fall down. But son, let me tell you now, God made tears to fall like rain. Heal your heart and ease your pain. Ain't no shame if you can't hold them all inside. You can bottle them up as best as you can, but don't think that's what makes a man. Being strong sure got its place and time. But tough don't mean you can't cry. Playing guitar with your papa for the very last time that you never saw coming. Tough is waking up thinking that you get to do it again, but the news you get is tough when daddy does his best to say what I can see running down his face. God made tears to fall like rain. Heal your heart and ease your pain. Ain't no shame if you can't hold them all inside. You can bottle them up as best as you can, but don't think that's what makes a man. Being strong sure got its place and time. But tough don't mean you can't cry. Sometimes life's hard to accept, but even Jesus wept. God made tears to fall like rain. Heal your heart and ease your pain. Ain't no shame if you can't hold them all inside. You can bottle them up as best as you can, but don't think that's what makes a man. Being strong sure got its place and time. Yeah, being strong sure got its place and time. But tough don't mean you can't cry.
His name is Brandon Davis. He is from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and that is his brand new single. It is called Tough. He was a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show last year, and I'll tell you what, with artists this talented that I'm playing on the music on the radio tonight, playing their music, makes my job very tough, absolutely. But we're going to get worked out, and we're going to have a great time. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio. Add a .com to that, and you'll find us live on our website right now from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And this live show is going to have a great radio interview with Sam Music at the bottom half of this hour, so stay tuned for that. That is going to come up in a little over 20 minutes or so. Up next, the brand new single from Cindy Thompson. Now, Cindy is C-Y-N-D-I, Cindy Thompson, and it's T-O-M-S-O-N. Her latest single is called The Georgia in Me, and you can check out the video to it on ICTV Indie Country Television. You're hearing it right now on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com.
Barefoot, creekside, lemonade, July. Those summers, they lasted forever. Cornfields, red dirt, no ma'am, yes sir. Looking back, all of that mattered. We all got a story, a place that we come from. First kiss soundtrack we can't get enough of. Back home roots that run real deep. And yeah, mine happen to be I-75, a cold Coca-Cola. She's in love with the boy, and sweet magnolia, home in my heart. I know I'll never leave. That's just the Georgia in me. Southern girls, farm boys, Friday nights, making noise. Up early, Sunday morning, for a little bit of heaven and glory. We all got a story, a place that we come from. First kiss soundtrack we can't get enough of. Back home roots that run real deep. And yeah, mine happen to be I-75, a cold Coca-Cola. She's in love with the boy, sweet magnolia, home in my heart. I know I'll never leave. That's just the Georgia in me. We all got a story, a place that we come from. First kiss soundtrack we can't get enough of. Back home roots that run real deep. Yeah, mine just happen to be I-75, a cold Coca-Cola. She's in love with the boy, sweet magnolia, home in my heart. I know I'll never leave. That's just the Georgia in me. That's just the Georgia in me.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
I tried like hell to give it up this time. Didn't miss a ball game, stopped on a dime. It should have been a while since I had a drink, but the father of the year ain't what you think. On the second shelf like my old man, you find a half a fifth behind a Folgers can. There's some nights I pour down the drain. For them other ones I can't say the same. 'Cause it's like you're holding back the wind while sailing through the storm. Like staying on 8 seconds when your gloves a little too warm. Yeah, it's knowing what you do ain't really who you are. It's praying that you'll change and hoping that you can. These are the good intentions of a broken man. A few numbers in my phone wish I didn't have.
when lonely comes knocking at 2 a.m. I try to not give in, but I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna wake up in the morning kinda hating myself, 'cause it's like you're holding back the wind while you're sailing through the storm, like staying on 8 seconds when your glove's a little too warm. Yeah, it's know what you do ain't really who you are. It's praying that you'll change and hoping that you can. These are the good intentions of a broken man, of a broken man. It's a damn good thing I don't know how to quit, 'cause it just might be the thing that gets me out of this. 'Cause it's like you're holding back the wind while you're sailing through the storm, like staying on 8 seconds when your glove's a little worn. It's know what you do ain't really who you are. It's praying that you'll change and hoping that you can. These are the good intentions, and these are the good intentions of a broken man, of a broken man.
That is a brand new single from Tyler Joe Miller. It is called Broken Man. I debuted that last week on New Music Friday, and gotta spin it again. That is an awesome song. Broken Man, Tyler Joe Miller. Go check him out. This next artist is from Lufkin, Texas. He makes great traditional country music as well. He is hanging out with us live tonight in Lufkin, and he's got a great fan page called the John Williams Fan Page. Go join that group on social media, on Facebook, if you want to get some great traditional country music in your life, and you need that, ladies and gentlemen, on this Good Friday, the week before Easter, weekend of Easter, actually. This is called Find Some Good in Me from John Williams on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I could never be what you needed me to be, and someday you'll know why it was best for me to leave. You're all I ever hoped for, you're everything I dream. Someday maybe you will find some good in me. I never meant to hurt you, never meant to make you cry. I only meant to give you every star up in the sky. But sometimes things just happen, wish it didn't have to be. Someday maybe you will find some good in me. Someday, oh someday, you'll come to understand the reason for what happened, and I'll hold you again. It didn't mean I didn't love you, it's just the way things had to be. Someday, oh someday, try to find some good in me. to understand the reason for what happened, and I'll hold you again. It didn't mean I didn't love you. It's just the way things had to be. Someday, oh someday, try to find some good in me. Yes, someday maybe you will find some good in me.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Bully won't stop till you stand up to him. You ain't gonna win if you plan on losing. Sometimes a curse can be a blessing. So wait your turn and learn your lessons. Don't hold a grudge, it'll make you bitter. Don't think that money's gonna make you richer. And happiness ain't about possessions that'll crash and burn and learn your lessons. You can't win them all. You can't change your past. Don't take for granted what you got. Don't always want what you don't have. Take some chances, have some faith. Make the most of every day. 'Cause it could all be over in a second. Don't miss a day with your old man fishing, or a cup of coffee in your mama's kitchen. 'Cause life is short and time is precious. Sometimes it hurts to learn your lessons. You can't win them all. You can't change your past. Don't take for granted what you got. Don't always want what you don't have. Take some chances, have some faith. Make the most of every day. 'Cause it could all be over in a second. Don't break her heart if you know you love her. Don't let her leave 'cause you're too damn stubborn. 'Cause she'll move on and you'll regret it. Hold on to her and learn your lessons. Every choice has consequences. Take it from me and learn your lessons.
His name is Tommy Carlos. That is Karlas, and he is a great singer and a great songwriter. You just heard Lessons from Tommy Carlos, and you can check out the video to it on our TV channel at ICTV Indie Country Television. And while you're there at ICTV Indie Country Television, at the bottom of the screen, we got some sponsors on there, so click on their logo. It'll take you right to their website, and you can find out more about their businesses and music pages, whatever they got going on. If you would like to be one, hit us up at Indie Country Television at Yahoo. yahoo.com, and we'll get you all the details. We also have CCTV. That is Classic Country Television. If you love the classics like Johnny Cash, Reba McEntire, I mean, just a bunch of them on there. We got about 10 hours of programming on there as well. Hit that tab and check out our sponsors below that TV screen as well. After this next song, I am going to be interviewing Sam Music live on the radio tonight on this New Music Friday, so you got to stick around for that. But first, Daniel Johnson from the great state of Texas. His latest single is called Some Horses on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
She's a tumbleweed on the West Texas plains, headed somewhere new with every wind change. Ain't ever been the kind to put down roots. Fire red hair and soft blue eyes, she'll pull you in with just a smile, have you in the palm of her hand. Like an old Mustang, she's just gotta run. Her in, you can't hold her down, you can't lay claim to uncharted ground. Gonna learn that she's just got her own. You'll love her hard and she'll leave you fast. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Walk a different line. You stole my breath with your first hello. Yeah, we just met and my heart's already broke. You can't fence her in, you can't hold her down, you can't lay claim to uncharted ground. You're gonna learn that she's just got her own. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Some horses ain't meant to be broke.
To the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. We are live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and we got a great live interview tonight with a special guest by the name of Sam Music. How are you, my friend?
Good, Tim. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I sure do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Your name, Sam, is 2 M's, so it's S-A-M-M, and music is M-U-S-I-C-K. So if folks want to check you out, and we'll talk about your social media a little bit later, but you are a great singer, songwriter, and music producer.
Well, thank you very much.
Absolutely. From Franklin, Tennessee. I guess you moved there about 20 years ago, huh?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, from Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Yep.
And tell us your early history in the music business. You're an award-winning singer-songwriter, producer, by the way. So, and you've been doing this for a while, being in Tennessee and just outside of Nashville for 20 years. But how did this all kind of get started for you?
Well, I studied music in college up in Chicago, and came down to Nashville because really in Chicago, some great rock bands, which is what I was doing at the time, but mostly weekend warriors. I was looking for more like steady songwriters and producers and studios and all that, and and the weather, it's a little better.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Right. There you go.
So I came down to Nashville, and I didn't write a lot of country music. Honestly, didn't even really listen to much country music growing up. I was more of like classic rock, stuff like that. But when I came down here, I realized doing some co-writing, it's a tough genre to write. It's not easy. They make it sound easy, but it's not.
Yeah.
And so I took up the challenge and enjoyed writing that. I still write pop music and produce all kinds of genres, but I had a newfound love for country music when I came down.
Yeah, and I say it all the time on this program. The reason I do these interviews is because I want to hear the stories behind the songs, so that's what I call it. And doesn't country music tell the best ones? I really believe that.
They definitely have some great stories, and a lot of other genres, they're a little more poetic, metaphoric. And you have some of that in country music, but it's definitely a storytelling genre for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. Now, you did a little bit of Americana rock. Now, I play the Americana that sounds like country. I just took on a band called the Lonesome Six not too long ago. They got some great music that sounds country and some videos to it, too. So I have this TV channel on the internet called ICTV, or Indie Country Television, so I added some of their videos, too. But I like that genre real well.
Yeah, Americana, I went to, I don't know, Tim, it was many years ago, I went and saw the Civil Wars and Robert Plant and I think it's the Joy Band or something like that, and just that genre grabs my heart, just the depth of it, and it crosses into jazz and soul and rock, and I loved it, so, yeah.
And you hear that in country music, too. A lot of those influences are incorporated in, and there's so many genres within country now. We've got the pop country that you mentioned. There's outlaw country. There's this red dirt country in Texas. Just a bunch of different genres within country music. So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And I was listening to 80s music and DJing that when I first started in radio back in the 80s. In 1986, I went to broadcasting school in San Diego. But then I married a girl, my first wife, from Oklahoma, southeast Oklahoma, down around Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton's from.
Yeah.
And that 90s country really got me to wanting to do country radio, and I've been doing that ever since.
Oh, wow, that's great. Wow.
1999 in McAllister, Oklahoma, at a 100,000-watt station was my first FM radio gig, but then later on, when I started something on the internet, like this show 12 years ago, the independent artists started coming to me, and I found you, I think, through my YouTube feed here just about 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that. So
I'm glad to be found.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got a couple of great songs we're going to play for the folks tonight. But talk about that songwriting. I love hearing the stories behind that and how that kind of starts, because that is a gift, my friend. And how did you start wanting to write music?
I actually started writing when I was 7.
Wow.
I was taking piano lessons, and I didn't learn until later in life that I'm actually dyslexic. And so reading piano music was like jumble to me. I couldn't make any sense of it. So I just started playing the piano and playing what I heard, and I wrote a little song called Cry Baby about my sister.
Number one hit right there.
Cry Baby. And then it just kind of went from there. I learned the guitar. My mom taught me some chords on the guitar, and I just picked it up and started writing all kinds of songs. Yeah.
So is it just the piano and the guitar that you play, or any other instruments?
I actually play bass. It's one of my favorite things to play. So.
Okay. That is
Yeah.
fun too. Yeah, I got a buddy that I actually work with on another job that does that. He plays the bass guitar, loves that. So that is awesome. Now, you're also an artist, so we're going to play a couple of your songs tonight. At what point did you say, "Man, I want to even take this to another level and maybe start singing"? Or did somebody tell you, "You got a voice, you need to sing"?
It all happened at the same time for me because I was writing the songs and singing them, and I was in, choir and all that. I think it was in middle school that I kind of fell in love with like choral music, and then I got into musical theater, and then I was in a couple rock bands in high school, and was just always singing. It's just kind of natural.
Yeah. I'm looking at one that you were a producer of called Kings of the Earth. Tell us about that one. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, so that's like a modern rock group, kind of like a Coldplay kind of a sound. Okay. So it's great. It's great stuff.
Awesome. You've had the privilege to share the stage with big name country artists too. I'm looking at Charlie Daniels and several others. So that's Phil Vassar.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, Charlie Daniels is an amazing guy, man. I'm sorry he's passed, but he was always very encouraging to me and prayed with me and just was a great man.
Wow. And Phil Vassar, of course, has some big hits of his own, but he is well known for writing hits for other folks as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I think on that same show was Jimmy Webb. And if you know, like, the Highwaymen, he wrote a lot of the music for the Highwaymen. And all that stuff. So great songwriter right there.
Awesome. Now you've got a song called 18 Days. That's the second one we're going to play for you tonight. But there's just a little bit of a story behind that in the bio. It's based on a powerful poem, it says, amplified with wide-eyed elegance. Tell us about that one.
I'm not sure who wrote that review, but that's very kind of them. Yeah, so that's actually about a relationship breakup, but I decided to make it kind of a positive spin. It's kind of like, hey, I got trains heading north. I'm going north. You're going to go where God sends you, but, God bless and just enjoy the rest of your life and just kind of a letting go. Sometimes you got to let people go and not hold on to anger or resentment or anything like that. Just let them go. So that's kind of the idea behind the song.
Love that. It's based on real life stories, isn't it? Things that's either happened to you or life experiences that you've had, and you're putting your heart and your soul out there in the music if it is about you. And I interviewed Allie Colleen here just the other day, and she says it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's a combination of all of that.
It is. It truly is. And I think those are the songs that really connect with people because people can tell the sincerity in a song.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as far as producing songs, you've been a top 10 producer and a top 20 for hits on terrestrial radio and won several awards for those. So is there any songs or artists and title that we would know that maybe you've done that's done that well?
There was a top 10 song many years ago called America. And there was a country song by the Desert City Ramblers. You may or may not have heard of them, but it went to number 25 on the Billboard charts. So that was a fun project. I also co-wrote that song. Okay. And so that was fun.
That's awesome. When you have a last name that is music, I mean, was that from the very get-go? Like you said, I think you started when you were like 5 or so, in the music business and kind of wanting to do something there. That's pretty young, but with a last name like that, I mean, it's kind of destined to something's going to happen music-wise, right?
Yeah, I mean, I live in Music City, so I basically just call it my town.
Yep, there you go.
But no, my name is Welsh, and it's got a C and a K. That always throws people. I hear Music and Mulsick and all kinds of stuff. But it's a unique name for sure. Yeah. And, it's definitely reminded me over the years, like, my purpose. So.
That is awesome. Yeah, there's an Ian Munsick. I have some of his music, and he's really good, and he's tearing it up right now in terrestrial and FM radio as well. But, yeah, yours is definitely stands out. And you got 2 M's for Sam, too. That stood out to me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's another guy by the name of Sam Hunt. He's done quite well, but I can hunt you down faster because I just put 2 M's in and you pop right up.
Yeah, it does help on searches for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Kentucky Roots is the first song I heard from you, and when I heard that song, I knew that I was going to want to hear more. And boy, I sure hope to hear more from you of your own music. So you got 2 that we're going to play tonight, but tell us about this one as well.
Yeah, well, speaking of new music, April 12th, I released an 18-song album.
Oh, there you go.
And it's called Land of Dreams. So if you like these 2 songs, you get 16 more coming up here pretty soon.
You're going to be one of those artists that make my job very tough on what song to play on a Friday, Saturday night show.
Good. All right, fill it up.
There you go.
So Kentucky Roots, great story behind this song. Lost my dad 2 years ago, great man, but he was from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and my mom's from Bowling Green, Kentucky. So most of my family has Kentucky roots, and I have Kentucky roots, and I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, but we would always travel down, in the vacation times, summer and also in the Christmas and so forth. And lots of cousins down there that I love so much. And I knew this fiddle player who lives in Nashville, but I knew she was from Hopkinsville. Her name's Rachel Crick.
Uh-huh.
And she's a world-class fiddle player. She's played with everybody. But I took a chance. I was like, hey, I'm going to write this song about Hopkinsville. I know you're from there. You want to write it with me? And she was like, absolutely. She's a sweetheart of a lady. And we got to talking about family in Kentucky, and she said, I said, do you know these folks? And she said, oh, those are my cousins. And I said, well, those are my cousins too.
Wow.
It turned out we're family. So we're sitting there writing a song about family, and we had found new cousins in each other.
How about that?
So she helped me co-write that song, and it's just a song about growing up, going down to Kentucky, and my family down there, and that's what it's about.
That is awesome. Now, you mentioned she's a world-class fiddle player. I bet she can do justice to The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Charlie Daniels Band.
Oh, yeah. She plays on this riverboat cruise in Nashville called the General Jackson, and I went and saw her there, and she's just phenomenal.
Wow.
She lights it up. Yep.
Have you ever been to Branson, Missouri?
I have.
Have you? Okay, how long ago?
It was a long time ago.
Was
it was 2012 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And I saw the Righteous Brothers. I think maybe one of them was there.
Okay.
And some big family band, and I liked it. There was great entertainment.
Yeah, I met Bill Medley here from the Righteous Brothers. He played at Dick Clark's Theater for a while because it originally was started because they had, a lot of the artists, and some of them have passed on now, but that used to be on the American Bandstand show back in the day with Dick Clark, and so he was one of those, and he started playing at the theater there. And his daughter McKenna, and they hung out in Branson for quite a while. And they call this the live show capital of the world. Even though there's a little town here of about 10,000 population, there's more theater seats here than Broadway in New York City in this little town of Branson. So there's lots of places to see shows and to be involved in shows.
And isn't there some amusement park like Silver Dollar City or something
That's
like
it.
that?
Yep.
Okay.
It is actually the same owners own Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee as well.
That's great. Well, I have family from Cape Girardeau, so sometimes I make it down that way.
Yeah, that's a lot further north, but still in Missouri. And we're down here in the Ozarks, what they call the Ozark Mountains, and of course, Silver Dollar City is famous because it started out as a cave. It's got Marvel Cave inside there. That is a 2.5-hour tour in that cave alone. And the main room in there is so big that you could let a hot air balloon blow that thing up and it wouldn't touch the walls.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. And
that's cool.
And that's how it got started. And the people that, they started doing cave tours, but they couldn't keep busy, of course, year round. And, of course, that cave floods in heavy rains. It takes a bit to flood it, but it will. And so they told them they ought to start an old time city, and they base it on the 1800s, and it's really a cool theme park.
That's cool. I'll have to go next time I'm down there.
Yep, and hit me up definitely when you come to Branson, and we would love to see you in a show here. I'm working with the Pierce Arrow Theater here in Branson. I'll be doing my radio show there tomorrow night with the Nashville Roadhouse Live show, and he is willing to take on some of the artists that I'm playing. So I'll mention your name and give you the information.
I'd sure appreciate that. We'd love to come down and play.
That is awesome, and we'd love to see you here in Branson and meet you guys in person. I love talking to you on the phone and doing the radio interviews like this, but it is sure gives you a different perspective of the artist when you meet them in person and get to see them perform live. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the personal connection for me.
Now, speaking of live performances, let me ask you this. You've been doing this a while, and you've seen a lot of talent. You've performed probably with a lot, but what is Sam Music's dream gig? An artist that you would like to maybe either open for or maybe somebody you'd like to do a duet with?
Probably John Mayer.
Okay.
I'd like to play bass and sing backup for John Mayer.
That'd be a cool gig.
That'd be a pretty cool gig.
We'll just throw that out to the world. You never know who's listening to the program.
That's right.
So John Mayer, that's a good one. All right,
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, we're going to play Kentucky Roots. If you can hang out for a little bit more, we'll come back and talk to you some more. His name is Sam Music. This is called Kentucky Roots on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on a New Music Friday.
My grandma met my grandpa in those Appalachian hills. They grew themselves a family in the town of Hopkinsville. My mama was from Bowling Green and met my daddy down in Nashville. They left behind the bluegrass to chase the dreams up north. But we never missed a Christmas. Yeah, we were headed south for sure. 'Cause the smell of Grandma Dovey's biscuits had us coming back for more. That's where I learned to use a shotgun. Rode a horse named Lightning. Went fishing for the first time in my Uncle Bobby's creek. Where I learned to say yes, ma'am, and always shave with a firm hand. This is more than just farmland, it's everything to me. My Kentucky roots go deep. My cousin took me cruising. We stayed our way too late. We met ourselves some Hoptown girls going down Lover's Lane, playing Haggard on the radio. Yeah, those memories won't ever fade. That's where I learned to use a shotgun. Rode a horse named Lightning. Went fishing for the first time in my Uncle Bobby's creek. Where I learned to say yes, ma'am, and always shave with a firm hand. This is more than just farmland, it's everything to me. My Kentucky roots go deep. My daddy's gone and buried, but his legacy lives on. He taught me how to be kind, he taught me to be strong. And I don't know where I would be if I couldn't call Kentucky home. That's where I learned to use a shotgun. Rode a horse named Lightning. Went fishing for the first time in my Uncle Bobby's creek. Where I learned to say yes, ma'am, and always shake with a firm hand. This is more than just farmland, it's everything to me. My Kentucky roots
Kentucky roots go. My Kentucky roots go deep.
His name is Sam Music. That is called Kentucky Roots, and that is an awesome song. Very well done. Good job on that.
No, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
You are a singer, songwriter, producer, and an artist. That is for sure. We just proved the artist part right there.
Thank you. Yeah.
So,
and again, a shout out to Rachel Crick she played fiddle on that.
There you go.
And sang and helped me write it. So
awesome.
Yep.
Now that's what I want to ask you too next about writing is like when you're writing a song, are you thinking, okay, this one's for me, or am I going to try to pitch this one to somebody like a Phil Vassar or something like that? Let them have it. Are they all for you in your mind when you start writing them?
No, I would definitely say that, sometimes I'll write, especially co-writes, I'll have a tendency to write for the artist I'm writing with, or if it's just a writer, we'll write for like film and television, maybe some pop song, a cinematic thing, or so it really depends on who I'm writing with. If I'm writing by myself, I have a tendency to write more for kind of my own projects, or a newer writer. I work with a lot of young writers in town. I enjoy that because I can kind of coach them a little bit.
Yeah.
And so sometimes if they're not an artist, we'll wind up writing something for me. But we also have a lot of people that write for other people in town, and so I enjoy those gigs because I like to, kind of study the artist and figure out what they would want to sing.
Yeah. That's awesome. Now, do you do the writers' rounds at some of the venues in Nashville?
Tim, I used to do a lot of that, but I just decided I don't have the time to go play for free.
Yep.
And a lot of these venues, bring in artists, and that's great, but they don't pay them anything. And so I actually started a little venue here where I bring in writers, and then they get paid.
Oh, nice.
So trying to change the game a little bit.
Man, I love that. That's how you do it right there, and your time is valuable, isn't it? You've been doing this long enough.
Valuable.
You've been doing this long enough that it is valuable, and you're getting the recognition too. Now I'm looking at radio outlets of 300,000 plus Spotify spins on radio, 167,000 listeners, 179 playlists, 420,000 YouTube views. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're trying.
I saw on your YouTube channel, as a matter of fact, that you're doing this thing called Song of the Day. Now, is that an everyday thing or just maybe a weekly thing or something?
It was kind of a season that I went through where I was like, because I had been producing for, 7 or 8 years, and I hadn't been playing out live. And when I decided to release this album, Land of Dreams, in April, I thought I need to kind of get my chops up, so I'm going to start just doing lives on TikTok, and then I just shared them across, different feeds. So it was just really to get my chops up.
Okay, awesome. Speaking of chops, you mentioned to me off the air that you are the father of 5 girls. 9.
Don't push
Ooh,
it now.
don't do that. 5 girls. You have 5 daughters. You're a girl dad, no matter what. But do any of them have the chops that Dad got? Are they musically inclined? Any of them like you?
So with my daughters, I never pushed them into the creative arts of any kind because I know it, especially as a career, it can be a tough road and a long road. But I think the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? So they just they were around it their whole lives. And yeah, I've got a couple songwriters. They all play an instrument, singers. Yeah, it's kind of across the board with them.
Awesome. And, for the movie buffs out there, you mentioned that you've written for some movie scores. Anything that we would know that your songs might be in movie-wise?
Not quite yet. I'm writing something for a Johnny Depp film that might be coming out, and then I've got a song that's on a PBS film called The American Southwest, and that was you remember the woman that played Dr. Quinn?
Yep.
Okay.
Medicine
so,
Woman? Mm-hmm.
Yep. So she's narrating that, and it's about the water crisis in the Southwest in America.
Okay.
So they picked up one of my songs, and so, you know, I'm still kind of easing into that whole film and television thing.
Man, I love that show. And, you know, we've been watching a lot of Yellowstone, and then the previous series, you know, 1883 and all of that. You know, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill in there. And, you know, country music, there's so many great songs out there that movies have been made from. You know, Dolly Parton did 9 to 5 because of that song, and Kenny Rogers, the Gambler series, and all of that, you know. So that's a neat thing about music. You never know what songs are going to take off and just really be able to make a really career out of that one song.
Yeah, you just got to keep writing. Keep writing. Yep.
That's it. And you've definitely got that talent, my friend. Keep doing it.
I appreciate that, Tim.
Absolutely. Where can folks reach out to you on social media and find out more about Sam Music and check out more of your music?
Yeah, cool. So all my socials are at Sam's Place, and it's SAMMS_place. And I also have a website for my production stuff, and you can reach out to me through there. It's Music City, MUSICK City.com.
There you go. You own that town, brother.
That's right. This is my town.
I appreciate the time tonight, and we would love to see you in this town of Branson, Missouri one of these days. It's been too long. We need to have you back.
Can't wait.
Man, that would be a treat for sure. It's been a treat tonight. I want to thank you for your time. Have a great weekend, and as we say around here, we'll see you on the radio, and we'll see you back on this program, I know, in the near future.
Great. Thanks, Tim.
Absolutely. This is Sam Music. It is called 18 Days. You heard the story behind it. Now you get to hear the song on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I got a one-way ticket out of Avondale, and there's fire to keep me warm. I gotta leave on the 905, yeah, I can't stay long. You and I were speeding like a runaway, all the sirens flashing lights couldn't stop that crash from happening, you know I'm right. Well, I got hope, I got love, I got peace in the Lord. I got trains heading north,
best in classic country music starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations, I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. If you're suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear just for tonight, I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations, I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations, I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
His name is Lee Sims, my good friend from Colorado, making great traditional country music with a great tune there called I'm Gonna Let You Down. My name is Tim Kelly. I am not gonna let you down. Let's do another hour of the best in new country. Welcome to hour number 3 of the show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And how about that great interview with Sam Music? Man, go check him out at Sam's Place. That is SAMMS, Sam's Place. And Music City, that is MUSICK. There you go. And absolutely love his songs as well. 18 Days and Kentucky Roots. You can check out the video to Kentucky Roots on our TV channel at ICTV, Indie Country Television as well. And thank you very much for your time tonight, Sam. It was fantastic. And Music City, that's your town for sure. This next artist is my good friend David Wills. He wrote Garth Brooks' Wild Horses back in the 90s for his No Fences album. And he's got a brand new single out with a video to it on our TV channel at ICTV as well. When a Plan Comes Together from David Wills on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I must have been kissing those lips just right. Look at that smile on her face tonight. I held her back, but just close enough. I think she's falling in love. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place. When you're so close better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? A blanket of stars and soft music on. Even the moonlight was playing along. Her little heart never had a chance. I felt her melt in my hands. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place. When you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place. When you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? Don't you love when a plan comes together?
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
And this is my kind of country. New country.
New country.
New country.
Your heels in and I go where the wind blows. We were the
Her name is Presley Tennant. She is an alumni artist of NBC's The Voice. She was on Team Kelly Clarkson back in the day, and that is called Somebody Like You. Back in the day, like she's old or something. I tell you what, she is a good friend of mine from Norco, California, and we are working out the details to have her once again on the Tim Kelly Show. I've interviewed her several times, and she is fantastic. Presley Tennant, Somebody Like You. Go check out that great song. How about the women of country music? I say it all the time. Aren't they fantastic? We got to meet this next female artist back in September 30th, when I hosted Freedom Jam USA in St. Peters, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. She was also on NBC's The Voice. She's an alumni artist from season number 6 on Team Blake. Her name is Audra McLaughlin. This is her latest single called Sad Song and a Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
He was a right-away kind, love him and leave him back to the wind, not looking back kind. Never seeing her reaching across the bed for him with a tear in her eye. She was a hopeful soul, holding on to nothing, believing it was something worth a pile of gold. Watching that horizon, praying she'll find him in a trail of smoke, but she won't. He's gone like a tumbleweed in Texas wind. John Wayne disappearing into the sun. He loves her strong and true when he's lonely. Holds her like she's the only, like she's the only one.
There was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Every now and then I wear that pair of jeans without the skull rings. And every once in a while I knock the dust off this old truck. Yes, sometimes I trade a black label bourbon for a bottle of red wine, and put on some old school Conway and crank it up. It ain't for me, it's for her, cause when she gets that shine in her hazel eyes, I can't help but do everything she likes. When I do, it leads to one hell of a night. It ain't for me, it's for her, and that smile she smiles right before that kiss, like midnight champagne on my lips. I'm all about giving that girl what she deserves. It ain't for me, it's for her. Yeah, I love drinking beer with my buddies at the bar on Friday, and the way that a two-stroke John Boat motor winds. Yes, sometimes I trade a little bit of back road gravel for a little bit of downtown hassle. It's whatever she wants every single time. It ain't for me, it's for her, cause when she gets that shine in her hazel eyes, I can't help but do everything she likes. When I do, it leads to one hell of a night. It ain't for me, it's for her, and that smile she smiles right before that kiss, like midnight champagne on my lips. I'm all about giving that girl what she deserves. It ain't for me, it's for her. It ain't for me, it's for her. It ain't for me, it's for her, cause when she gets that shine in her hazel eyes, I can't help but do everything she likes. And when I do, it leads to one hell of a night. It ain't for me, it's for her, and that smile she smiles right before that kiss, like midnight champagne on my lips. I'm all about giving that girl what she deserves. It ain't for me, it's for her. No, no. It ain't for me, it's for her. Yeah, yeah.
They are the great group Sutherland. That is called Ain't For Me, and I love their brand of country music. They are fantastic. Go check them out at Sutherland. You can hear why we call this rodeo program New Country's Best, ladies and gentlemen. You can follow us over there on X, formerly Twitter. You know, my X is going to be continually my X. It ain't going to be formerly. It's going to keep going. I don't know what that is about Twitter. I love that. But you can follow us over there at New Country's Best, and my personal account at Tim Kelly on Air. I am on the air right now with another great artist by the name of Stephen Wood. You can check him out at Stephen Wood Music, and you can find the video to this latest single on ICTV, Indie Country Television, at the top of our homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is called Stone Cold from Stephen Wood on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I've got all the time in the world, that's what they say. Someday we'll sit down and work it out, but not today. But seasons come and years have passed, and now the cold wind blows. Past regrets and things unsaid is now their home. I don't wanna be stone cold when I'm standing before the stone of someone I should have made things right, but I left alone. That old winter chill of stubborn pride will leave you frozen to the price for being right, I don't wanna be stone cold. Before the stone of someone you should have made things right, but you left alone. That old winter chill of stubborn pride will leave you frozen to the bone. And if that's the price for being right, I don't wanna be stone cold. And if that's the price for being right, I don't wanna be stone cold.
Listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I see you standing there, bright eyes, short brown hair. I'm trying not to stare, 'cause you don't even know me. There's a movie in my head, like a fairy tale that I read. We could be much more than friends, if you knew what I was thinking. I'm a queen, looking for a king, wishing on a star for a dream like you, boy. We could be the sweetest team, like a summer day with an ice cold LaCroix. Can't you see what I'm trying to say? Is I've got a love story and it's got a blank space. Baby, you belong with me. I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. Oh, I could be your Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. I just can't shake it off. You've got style, you're the one. Water streams, yeah, all I want is a tight end, diving for a touchdown. I'm a queen, looking for a king, wishing on a star for a dream like you, boy. We could be the sweetest team, like a summer day with an ice cold LaCroix. Can you see what I'm trying to say? Is I've got a love story and it's got a blank space. Baby, you belong with me. I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. I could cheer you on from the stands, be your number one biggest fan, give you 87 reasons why you should be my man. I'm a queen, looking for a king, wishing on a star for a dream like you, boy. We could be the sweetest team, like a summer day with an ice cold LaCroix. Can't you see what I'm trying to say? Is I got a love story and it's got a blank space. Baby, you belong with me. I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. Wouldn't you agree? I could be your Taylor, you could
She is my good friend McKenna Faith Winters, and that is an awesome song called Kelsey, getting lots of radio airplay, not only on this radio station, but on tons of others. And I play it not just because I'm the biggest Kansas City Chiefs fan ever, but I'm a big McKenna Faith Winters fan, and she may be the next Taylor Swift. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, she's doing big things. If you want to go to McKenna Faith Winters on Facebook and check out her Facebook page, she made it with Kelsey on the big Nashville sign. NashvilleSign.com is the website address if you want to check all of that out as well. And she's getting big recognition for her songs, and she's got some great ones and more coming all the time. That is for sure. This next artist is a great lead singer of a great band called Tainted Lyric, and he has embarked on a solo career and doing quite well with his music. His name is Stephen Champion. His latest single is called Tonight Ain't the Day on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Taking double shots, swimming in the well, and bumming cigarettes, hiding in the smoke and missing her like hell. It's probably just a phase, lost from what it was. Won't be long till I pick myself back up. But tonight ain't the day, and this ain't the song. This ain't the place where broken heart starts moving on. When time does its thing, memories will fade. Yeah, I'll be over her and well on my way. But tonight ain't the day. There's bound to be a better side of me. I trade the neon in for sunshine, turn this bar into a beach. Right now, bar, keep laying on me, 'cause tonight ain't the day, and this ain't the song. This ain't the place where broken heart starts moving on. When time does its thing, let me drown all these sorrows, and you can ask how I'm doing tomorrow. Tonight ain't the day, and this ain't the song. This ain't the place where broken heart starts moving on. When time does its thing, the memories will fade. Yeah, I'll be over her and well on my way. But tonight ain't the day. Tonight ain't the day. Tonight ain't the day.
Once again, his name is Stephen Champions, lead singer for Tainted Lyric, and great on his own as well. Tonight ain't the day. Well, it is if you love country music. Tonight's the night, that is for sure. It is Good Friday, and again, we want to wish everybody a happy Easter weekend. It is going to be Easter Sunday. Have a safe time. We want to see you back here on the radio next week, and tomorrow night I'll be broadcasting live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri, and we'll hit the show at 5 p.m. Central Time. We'll hit the airwaves. And my special guests tomorrow night are going to be Davey McGee and Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band. So that's going to be a great show as well. You can check out the video to this next song on ICTV Indie Country Television. It is the latest single from Jarvis Redd. That is R-E-D-D, Hands of a Woman, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
She knows what she's doing. Her heart understands. She's my voice of reason, and I'm a far better man in the hands of a woman. You love, 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 oh, so sweet. In the hands of a woman, there's a place for guys like me. I was lost, I was wondering, oh, the stories I could tell. I was forever running, and I slipped and I fell in the hands of a woman. You love, 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 oh, so sweet. In the hands of a woman, there's a place for guys like me. When you feel that first touch, it'll take you so high. Oh, you'll wanna stay right there for the rest of your life. In the hands of a woman, oh, you love, love, oh, so sweet. In the hands of a woman, there's a place for guys like me. In the hands, in the hands, in the hands of a woman, oh.
Stirring up a spark till I'm one step away from two-stepping away with your heart.
And this old shirt is getting worn, the knees of these jeans are torn. This old back don't work the way it should. And this.
Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door, my old guitar, that all I need in a crowded and dark bar. You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I left you standing in the rearview under that streetlight, mascara down your face as I drove away. I thought at the time not loving you felt right. Turns out life is hell when you can't change mistakes you make. Does the day feel dark as night, but that sky's blue? Is the whiskey and the tears coming down and she Is it raining on you? Oh, like it's raining on me. Yeah, like it's raining on me. Yeah, pouring down, pouring down. Yeah, pouring down, pouring down.
That is the latest single from from Wade Bowen, rather. He is from the great state of Texas, so we're going to play Cody Webb here in just a second. Raining on Me from Wade Bowen. You can check out the video to that one on ICTV Indie Country Television at the top of the homepage of KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. And you can also check out the full weekly weather forecast for Branson. It's going to be raining on you Monday here in Branson, and maybe a chance of severe thunderstorms, but Easter Sunday looks good for your kids' Easter egg hunts. And by the way, I'll be hunting eggs on Sunday morning as well, and I'll also be hunting some bacon. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got Cody Webb right where you left me on the Tim Kelly Show. How about that? From KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Your dreams were always too big for this little town, and I'd never want to be the one to ever tie you down. There's a big old world just waiting out there. Go on, get it, girl. But if you ever need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be right here where you left me, in the same town where you met me, where we made so many memories. Girl, I hope you won't forget me, 'cause I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. And I'll try my best to just move on, but girl, believe me, it won't be easy. Something tells me I'll be right here where you left me. I'll be cruising down the same old roads we used to ride, and you'll be right beside me, riding shotgun in my mind. And you probably will be for a while, so if California ain't your style, you know I won't be hard to find. I'll be right here where you left me, in the same town where you met me, where we made so many memories. Girl, I hope you won't forget me, 'cause I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. And I'll try my best to just move on, but girl, believe me, it won't be easy. Something tells me I'll be right here where you left me. I'll be right here where you left me, in the same town where you said we'd settle down when you were ready. Now you're leaving, heaven help me, 'cause I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. And I'll try my best to just move on, but girl, believe me, it won't be easy. Something tells me I'll be right here where you left me. Right here where you left me. If you need me, I'll be right here where you left me. Your dreams were always too big for this little town.
You're listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
On the devil's telephone.
You don't gotta watch the news, just sit down and place your order. Specials up on that chalkboard, and something's brewing in that corner. They pour their coffee and get their tea, but you didn't hear it from me. sugar in his cup. Ain't the only thing he's stirring up. Says he saw my cousin Kelly get out of someone else's truck. She looked tired and she looked sweaty, and her husband gets back this week. But you didn't hear it from me. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. Word got round to her husband, and now he's taking her to court. He ain't buying what she's selling, now he's filing for divorce. I heard he's taking everything, but you didn't hear it from me. Well, here's what really happened. It's not what you all believe. Her tire blew out on 30, and she was wrenching in that heat. The truck pulled up, said jump in, 'cause I'm headed where you live. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. That fire don't need stoked, so keep those loose lips closed. It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone.
She is also from the state of Kentucky, just like Sam Music, who I had a great interview with tonight. She is my good friend Taylor Austin Dye. I had a great interview with her last year in 2023, and that is her latest single. It is called Poison in the Well. You can check out the video to it at ICTV Indie Country Television. While you're there, you're going to see this next video scroll by, the latest single from Lily Rose. It is called True North on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Some days, the only needle that I'm moving is the one that's on the dash. And sometimes I'm a diesel running on empty on a long stretch of black. East, west, left, up, down, right. Don't change where I point my headlights. To the Chattahoochee River running underneath the pine. Sweet perfume off a honeysuckle vine. Corner Georgia dive, y'all come back on the door. My stuck in time, my true north. Springsteen, sweet tea, and a red letter page. Y'all call my name when I lose my way. When I need to see the light on my mama's front porch, I head down south to my true north. My heart's got a compass that must be a little busted, 'cause it's stuck on a map that wrap around supper's high. Knows where I'm going and where I've been, but I got no objection that it only points in one direction. To the Chattahoochee River running underneath the pine. Sweet perfume off a honeysuckle vine. Corner Georgia dive, y'all come back on the door. My stuck in time, my true north. Springsteen, sweet tea, twist, lift up, down, right. Good, bad, or just alright. I'll always point my headlights to the Chattahoochee River running underneath the pine. Sweet perfume off a honeysuckle vine. Corner, Georgia dive, go dogs on the door. My stuck in time, my true north. Springsteen, sweet tea, and a red letter page. I'll call my name when I lose my way. When I need to see the light on my mama's front porch, I head down south to my true north. Yeah. Oh, to my true north.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Say what God's up to. Oh, the reason why He took you way too soon. But just because you're gone don't mean I have to let you go. There ain't a day goes by you don't cross my mind. But you keep trying to tell me I'll be fine. And I don't need all the answers now that I've come to know. There's a thin, thin line between living and dying, and you're just right there on the other side. Yeah, I can feel you laughing every time I start crying, and it happens more than once in a while. 'Cause I'm always missing you lately. Can't count the times that I picked up my phone to share some news or whatever's going on. Yeah, sometimes I let it ring before reality sets in. And when you're talking to an angel, you don't need words. Nothing I can say you ain't already heard. And I'm sorry that you have to keep reminding me again. There's a thin, thin line between living and dying, and you're just right there
His name is Jon Stork. That is Jon and Stork, S-T-O-R-K, just like the one that delivered me. That is right. Missing You Lately, the latest single from Jon Stork. Well, it's almost that time on the Tim Kelly Show. It's just about closing time. This next artist from season number 6 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake, and our good friend Jake Worthington with a great song called Closing Time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
It ain't the stories that old jukebox tells. It ain't calling shots over 8-ball felt. Ain't how the neon shines through a smoke-filled room. Ain't hard to understand what keeps me on this stool. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. A day and half a night to make half a man feel half alright. And when I hear last call, I'll get to leave this place. Oh, but as it sits, I still see your face. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. Tells it ain't calling shots over 8-ball field.
Hope under that big city steeple hearing some old story about my mama. Hope under that big city steeple, it still feels like 50 people singing out of hymnals to our Father. I want my family and my Jesus, both just 3 doors down. Oh, I hope heaven is a small town. Oh, I hope heaven is a small town.
Her name is Emily Faith, and that is called Heaven in a Small Town. You can check out the video to that one on our TV channel at ICTV Indie Country Television. Well, I had a great time talking to you from this small town in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and I want to thank my special guest tonight, Sam, S-A-M-M Music with a K on the end of it, and we had a great time hanging out. And check out our interview all over social media, and we'll be posting that here shortly, and all over the other radio stations that are going to replay the program all of next week. Tomorrow night, starting at 5 p.m. Central Time, I'll be broadcasting live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri, before the Nashville Roadhouse Live show kicks off with Stevie Lee Woods and the Nashville Roadhouse Live Band. It's still area appreciation. Come down and get your tickets for $10 and see a great show, award-winning show, 4 times in a row, the best show in Branson. This show's right up there with them, too, on the Tim Kelly Show as well, and we love that. And tomorrow night, my special guest will be Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band from Waynesville, Ohio, and Davey McGee will join me as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.